Hi guys. I had a little bit of time this morning. You can see it's kind of dark in here just because it's early in the morning before I start work. I got my last L3 ready to ship yesterday via UPS after I don't know, it took like probably almost 8 or 9 days to get to me. It's UPS on the holiday. So I'm so excited, but it's a lot of stuff and I don't want it to sit here forever. I do want to put it away. So I wanted to go through what I got with you. It is the biggest L3 order I have ever placed. It's actually 2 orders put together. So I want to go through all of it with you and then talk about Loafapalooza on Monday. Yeah, as I have a lot of orders on the way. I have a Brita's order on the way that's huge and a Salt Mountain order. It's actually not that big. So I just don't want everything to back up. So let's dive in because there is a lot. I'm not gonna do the thing where I'm like, oh my god, it's so big and I can't believe I bought this much. I'm really like allowing myself what I want from L3 because pretty soon it's not going to even be an option for me anymore. And I've really been loving her wax. I feel actually really disappointed that I kind of gave up on L3 when I bought wax previously years ago before the pandemic, just because I didn't know what I liked. So I'm like sad that I don't have more time with her. But yeah, no regrets at all. There's literally like only 2 things I don't absolutely love, and that's just because those were like wild card scents for me, not because there's anything wrong with them. So without further ado, because this is going to take a minute and I do have to start work, let's jump into samples. She always sends 3 samples usually in this little bag. So let's pull those out. Sorry if that's loud. There's a scoopable sample in pistachio pudding cake, fruity pebbles, sugar milk, and pie crust. This is actually kind of interesting. I've never had pistachio pudding cake, so I'm kind of excited to try this out. I'll throw it in my little sample drawer. Roasted pine cones and cookie cottage. You probably can't even see that because it's so dark in here. It's really not dark in here. It's quite bright, but just all the shadows. This is amazing and makes me want to get a loaf of this, but I'm also having to sort of like understand that like I'm not going to be able to get every scent that I like from L3 before she closes, which is hard for me. But I really like this. I might save it for the winter, but this is really good. The pine cones to me, and I don't have a ton of experience with roasted pine cones, so I'm still learning it, always come off like a little bit tree. I think it's just like a woody, like the depth and the woodiness of a roasted pine cone with a bakery in the background from the Cookie Cottage, which is just like a vanilla bakery. L3 has a lot of good vanilla bakeries, as I'm sure you all know. And the last sample is Palo Santo Mac Apple Smoked Vanilla. Just 2 little shapes. I would normally never look twice at this, but this is nice. You get the apple first and the Palo Santo and smoked vanilla just sort of make it more interesting and like a little bit more fancy. So I'll definitely do that. I think that actually would be really good mixed with the roasted pine cones and Cookie Cottage. So maybe that'll be just like a little thing to try out. All right, those are samples. I'm trying not to rush, but there's just like a gigantic box of wax next to me and it's going to take a minute to go through it. So yeah. So I think what I have the most of is the fluted tarts, which is weird, but like, as I don't really usually buy fluted tarts, but just the scents that I wanted, she just happened to have a lot of them in fluted tarts, so that's where we are. So let's dive into fluted tarts first. A lot of these I have doubles of, some I just have singles. The ones I have singles of are a little bit more of a long shot. This is 4-pack of fluted tarts in Hay Farm Fresh. Hay Farm Fresh is peaches, apples, blackberries, tomatoes, strawberries, and a hint of floral. I thought this was really interesting and could be used like in the summer or like in September. And this is really interesting. I let my husband smell it. So I was like, oh, it smells like a garden. And he smelled it and said, yeah, but it's sweet. And I was like, oh, I didn't really like recognize that. But he's right. I think, get like a tomato leaf scent like right off the bat. And then the apples and the blackberries, like I don't actually smell those scents. But it just all mixes together for this like sweet sort of garden scent, which I really like. So I don't think I would need this in like a large volume, but I actually really am excited to melt it in the fall. So this is like a good transition scent to me. All right. I have 2 of these. So this is raspberry zinger, buttercream frosting, vanilla ice cream, and yellow cake. Now, I have been questioning my relationship with raspberry lately. And so this is raspberry zinger, which I think is like a little bit more of like a jammy raspberry. I like this. I think it's going to be really good warmed because it has that yellow cake and the vanilla ice cream comes out. The raspberry's there, but it's not like taking over the entire blend. So I do really like that. So I have 2 of those. I have 1 of Festival of Fears. This is another one I tried out. Autumn Day, Bath and Body Works type, and Blackberry Magnolia. I'm not familiar with Autumn Day, but I do like Blackberry Magnolia, which I think I've had from Destination Wax. And this is really pretty. Once again, not something I need in a large quantity, so 1 is fine. But it is sort of like a leaves type scent with that blackberry and the magnolia to like give it a bit more depth. So this is all great transition scents, like when you're struggling with what to melt as you move into the fall. Okay, I think everything else is doubles. No, this is a single. And then 1 in blueberry cheesecake, blueberry sugar, and pie crust. I don't think I love blueberry sugar. I don't hate it, but I do like blueberry cheesecake and I do like pie crust, so I tried it out. And this is just a very sweet blueberry. I get a little bit of the saltiness from the pie crust. I think I'll probably stay away from blueberry sugar. Sorry, my shirt keeps slipping down. I think it's a little too sweet for me, a little too blueberry candy. But this is beautiful and I'll happily melt it and I don't have any issue. But that blueberry sugar does add like an additional blueberry sweetness. It's called blueberry sugar, so that should not be shocking to me. So this is good. I don't think I need more of that though. Okay. I got 2 of Strawberry Pound Cake Bath and Body Works type, Beach Nights Bath and Body Works type, and Sugar Cookie Royale. Like, I don't know what could possibly be wrong with that. I'm starting to learn that I love any strawberry pound cake. Like, I have yet to find one I don't like. I do really like L3's House Strawberry Pound Cake, not the Bath and Body Works type. But this is nice too. I was watching someone who said that the Bath and Body Works Strawberry Pound Cake is lighter. And I agree with that because this definitely is Beach Night heavy. I mean, Beach Night kind of takes over. So it's like Beach Night and then the Strawberry Pound Cake and the Sugar Cookie Royale. But that's really pretty and I'm happy to have 2 packs. I think if I was going to continue to buy from her, she was staying open, I would probably look for stuff that just had her strawberry pound cake because I do think it's stronger and I really like it. Okay, 2 in Pumpkin Crunch Cake, White Elephant Exchange, and Cupcakes at Tiffany's. I have a loaf in Pumpkin Crunch Cake like a bunch of other stuff. Bakery. And so I wanted to try this with the White Elephant Exchange and the cupcakes at Tiffany's. It's okay. You get the cinnamon from the pumpkin crunch cake and the cupcakes at Tiffany's right now. I think it just needs to cure to let everything kind of marry together. I don't think it's quite there yet, but I'm sure it'll be beautiful once it has a minute to sit. This all literally just came last night too, so this is very fresh wax. Okay, last two fluted tarts. This is a standout for me. So this is hand shot first hay. That's probably a reference to something, and I don't know what it is, so sorry. It's Cider Lane. Is it Han Shot First Hay? It's H-A-N. I don't know. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Cider Lane Fresh Baked Bread and Leaves. This just sounded like such a beautiful blend, and so I got two. I love this. I would buy a loaf of this if she offered it. Oh, you get the leaves first. But the bread and it's just beautiful. The bread and the Cider Lane, it's just like a consummate fall scent. So I have 2 packs of that, and I don't know if I would get a loaf of it because it's a very seasonally specific scent. But I think as it cures, the bread will come out more, and that will just be beautiful. Like just a beautiful, comforting scent. You guys, just let me, hold on. I'm going to show you because you're just like seeing me do it like one by one. Those are just the tarts. We're not even, it's not even, okay. Let's do the pies. So, I just have 3 pies. She was just, I think, like using up what she has, so I got some pies. I think these are actually leftover from the last ready to ship. There's so much more. This is, actually I'll do this one last. That's the standout. So this is blueberry cheesecake apple strudel pie crust. I think I might already have this, and I wanted to get another one. Beautiful. Blueberry cheesecake is quite sweet. That's why when it was with blueberry sugar in the last one, it was like almost too sweet. But you get the salty pie crust with this and the apple strudel, and it's beautiful. So I feel like I'm good now on this like genre of scent. With the apple strudel and the blueberry cheesecake, probably don't need more. This is berry waffle cone, sugared shortbread, birthday cake, and pie crust. This is really good. When I first smelled it, I thought the berry waffle cone was like sort of sweet and artificial berry, but as it's like calming down and the other notes are coming out, I actually really like it. And the berry kind of like is sharp and cuts through some of the extra sweetness from the sugared shortbread, birthday cake, and the pie crust isn't super sweet. So I think I'm really gonna like this. This is a lot of wax. Like this is a fair amount of wax. So that'll get me through the fall. Oh, we're gonna have a balancing act. This was the standout, I think, of the whole order, truly, to me. And you're gonna be like, well, that's basic. So this is strawberry pound cake, pumpkin pecan waffles, and pie crust. I have never had pumpkin pecan waffles before. Pause for reaction. Yeah. It has scared me because I hate maple syrup. I hate anything that like has that sort of vibe to it, and so does my husband. So I try and like stay away. He hates like butterscotch and like if you're familiar with the scent Gimme Candy from Scentsy, when you put it on, you sort of get that maple syrup vibe from it because it's so sweet. We both do not like that smell or like anything that has that vibe. So I've always in my mind, I have no basis in fact in this, associated pumpkin pecan waffles with like a maple syrup smell. But I was like, I'm gonna try it. So I got strawberry pound cake, pumpkin pecan waffles, and pie crust. I would buy this in loaves. Just amazing. it just smells so like delicious and edible. You get the strawberry and the pumpkin pecan waffles. It's like almost like it's the waffle, like more than anything, like that, not bready, but like baked smell, and the saltiness of the pie. It's so good. And you're probably like, yeah, we know, Katie, it's pumpkin pecan waffles and strawberry pound cake. Like, everyone knows that's good. I hadn't delved into it. I'm really, in some ways, guys, like, I feel like I'm just getting my feet underneath me with what I like in wax, even though I've been buying since, I mean, I've really been buying for like probably 5 years. Because I got really into it right after we moved into this house, and we just had like our 6-year anniversary. So like, I mean, I always liked wax before then, and I always liked Scentsy, but like really into vendor wax like 5 years. And I feel like I'm in like my bakery phase where I'm just like figuring it out. So this is amazing. I would definitely get more blends like that. Wow. Okay, let's do butts. There's not a ton of these, which is funny because I love buns, but she just didn't have a lot that I was like jazzed on this time. So I don't know what came over me in this order. There was just so many things that sounded good and like so many things that I wanted to try. And when she posted the list, we were, I think, getting ready to come back from Pennsylvania, visiting my parents with my daughter. And so, like, I had the whole car ride to, like, plan for the opening. And then when I got home is when the opening started. And I just was, like, real prepared. Like, real prepared. Yeah. But I'll tell you a story at the end about something I missed. So this is Lemon Curd Snuggle Downy April Fresh. This was just me, like, trying out her laundry. And I love lemon, so usually, like, that can kind of make anything work. Ooh, this is a powerhouse. So, like, I mean, I guess, duh, it's Lemon Curd, Snuggle, and Downy April. Like, it's laundry, lemon, which, this is really good, though. Like, if you had just cleaned the house, this would be amazing. So, like, I don't know that I'll get the chance to get this from her again, but, like, I think you could make this with another vendor. Lemon Curd, Snuggle, and Downy April Fresh. This is like a great, like, I just cleaned the house in the summer kind of smell. Just very laundry with that lemon to, like, brighten it up. So I'm glad I have that. That was a bit of a wild card. There's actually two. This is kind of like the wild card section. Yeah, like all these are a little bit wild card because buns are easy. Like, if I don't love something, I could throw it in my guest room and it would only take a few melts. I think today I'm going to buy just a candle crock that I could put in my guest room that I could maybe kind of like put stuff I'm not in love with. Even though that list isn't long for me right now, I'm doing pretty good ordering things that I know that I'll like. This is Beauty Sleep, Fresh Cut Grass, and Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. So Beauty Sleep is lavender cream, blueberries and cream, and cuppy cake. And then Fresh Cut Grass and Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. This was a wild card. I don't know, like, I like grass scents. I don't know what I think of this. You get the grass first, then you get the blueberries, and then everything else is in the background. And I don't know that I like the combination of those things, but it's not like terrible. I don't love it. It was a wild card. I was just kind of trying it out, so it's okay. I'll probably throw it in my guest room. It'll be fine. Or maybe, like, I don't know. You know, I didn't think I liked that lilac vanilla ice cream kind of scent that I got from L3 recently. And I had a bump pack of that. It was like a lilac with like a bunch of other bakery sweet stuff, vanilla stuff mixed in. And I thought it was a little too lilac. And I melted that in my downstairs the other day. I melted almost the whole pack in just all my warmers. And then at night, I just cleaned out 3 and popped in the last 3 pieces because I really liked it, but the scent had gone. And it was really nice in the summer. Now, Granted, right now my air conditioning is on, so everything gets a little muted. So I've kind of been going through things I'm not obsessed with because I'm like, I know it's not going to blow me out of the house just because with the air on, we like to keep it relatively cold. So, you know, you don't get the sun throw, or in my house, you don't get the sun throw with that happening. But anywho, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Not my favorite. That's okay. You got to take a chance sometimes. Let's go with another one that was a bit of a wild card. That's not my favorite. This is Beach Boardwalk Type. So I need to get my invoice to tell you what this actually is because I thought it was a mistake. So this was a wild card. The thing just says Beach Boardwalk Type. And I was like, I don't know what that is. So I had to go back through my invoice and find it. Beach Boardwalk is concession stand, salty sea air, cotton candy, and Hawaiian tropic. Okay, I'm going to tell you an embarrassing fact. So I read that, and in my mind, even though I know that this is not the case, Hawaiian tropic was a fruit punch. I know. It is, I mean, yes, but that's not what it is. It's sunscreen. So it's the Hawaiian tropic sunscreen. So I don't like sunscreen scents, and when I smell this, that is what leads with it. I'll tell you what though, since last night, that like cotton candy and stuff is coming out more. So I think this will be fine to smell. It won't be my favorite, and it'll probably need to sit. All this needs to sit for a while. This is all brand new, but yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite. I thought it was going to be fruit punch with those things. I know. I don't. There's a lot of stuff going on in my brain. I got a 2-pack bun in blueberry cobbler, sugar cookie, donut, sugar, sorry, she doesn't put commas on her labels, so you have to figure out where to stop. Blueberry cobbler, sugar cookie dough, sugar milk, and powdered sugar donuts. What could be wrong with that? This is delicious. I would get a lot more of this if I could. I have a lot of blueberry now though, because I do like blueberry and I'm just figuring that out about myself. So that might be good. Maybe if I saw this exact one, I would get it again. This is really good. So I just have a 2-pack in that. And then I really like this one. This was a bit of a standout. I got a 2-pack bun in Cafe Cubano, which is Cafe C, yellow cake and glazed donuts. I tried to get more of this, but I got cart jacked because obviously it's delicious and everyone really likes her Cafe C. Now, I'm not a coffee person. Oh my God, this is so good. That's the best coffee I've ever smelled. Oh, wow. Is that beautiful? Now, oh my God, that's so good. The Cafe Cubano is a beautiful, rich coffee scent. In my mind, it's kind of what I'm chasing when I want coffee. And then the yellow cake and the glazed donuts. I gotta beg for this. I gotta beg for it. This is amazing. I'm gonna post on her wall today and just beg. It's so pathetic, but like, it's so amazing. I would highly recommend. It's just a beautiful, deep, rich Cuban coffee with bakery in the background. Just, oh, so good. Delicious. Okay, those are the buns. That's not too bad. The buns are like a reasonable amount, right? Oh my God, this is like epic. There's so much more. Okay, let's do cloud cakes. This is like, the cloud cakes are such a wonderful assortment. Cloud cakes. Okay. I think I only have one double. This was like a lot of stuff that I was just trying out to see if I liked it. So I got 2 in strawberry pound cake sweetie pie. This is pink frosted animal cookies, monster jam, sugar cookie royale. So that's sweetie pie, pink frosted animal cookies, monster jam, and sugar cookie royale plus strawberry pound cake. I don't know what could be wrong with that. It's really good. I don't know what monster jam is, but I'm assuming it's like a jam scent because it does have like a nice sharpness. This is really good. It needs to sit. It's sort of like unspecific. It has like a sweet berry scent to it. I know that Monster Jam is really popular, and I think she was kind of like, she couldn't find the oil, or she didn't know how much she had of it. So I don't know how much more it's going to be offered, but I do have these 2 cloud cakes. So, and cloud cakes are really pretty. I guess I should, well, I'll take the next one out since I just closed that one. I got a cloud cake in Goodnight Moon. This is pink sugar chiffon, soothing lavender, and pink frosted cake. I thought that sounded interesting. This is what a cloud cake looks like. So really pretty. This needs to sit. The lavender is herbal lavender, and the pink sugar chiffon is interesting. In my mind, I'm like waiting to smell pink sugar, but there actually isn't. There's pink sugar chiffon. I don't know if that's different than just pink sugar. This is going to be really pretty. It's going to be a really pretty nighttime scent. I think it's great. I think you could get a lot of stuff like this though, so I wouldn't freak out about getting this specific blend. Wax on my nose. This was a wild card. Citrus, ginger, green tea, and mallow fluff. Thought this would be nice for the summer. This is beautiful. Really nice. Bright citrus, ginger, but that is, the citrus is not like candy citrus, which is like that overly sweet citrus I don't like. It's almost like a spa scent with that green tea, and then the mallow fluff just sweetens it up. This is good. I would get more of this if I could. So citrus, ginger, green tea, mallow fluff. I do like that. That's a nice summer scent. And then another wild card. These are all wild cards really. Is Frosty Fizzy Bubbly and Lemon Lime. This is all kind of stuff I wanted to try out, but like I didn't want to get it in any volume because I didn't know if I would like it at all. I'm weird about bubbly scents or fizzy scents. So I thought I'll just try this out because I know it's popular. And this is nice. This is really nice. Frosty Fizzy Bubbly Lemon Lime. This is like the coldest, most carbonated lemon lime soda scent ever. Really nice for the summer. Not something I would get in incredible quantities because it just doesn't appeal to me that much. It's just a scent preference. But really good for that kind of scent. Really strong already, and it was just poured. This is one I got for the fall to kind of have a different kind of fall scent. This is Blackberry Bling, Spiced Cider, and Palo Santo. I just thought like a spiced blackberry sounded really good for the fall. This is interesting. I like it. I'll definitely warm it. I don't know what Blackberry Bling is, so I think there's like another note in that. But you do get the blackberry, you do get the cider, the spiced cider, you get the spice. And then I don't really get a ton of Palo Santo, but I think it will all marry together really nice. And I'm excited to do that in the fall. I don't need like a giant quantity of it, but it's nice. And then Camp Crystal Lake. So Camp Crystal Lake was the only thing that I couldn't get on my list in the first order. So I had a huge list, like, I'll show you the whole order and talk to you at the end about how the orders broke out, but like this was the only thing I got carjacked on, or that wasn't even available, I think, when I bought, because I go in like the minute someone opens if I want things in their opening and it's ready to ship. I'm that kind of person. So this is Camp Crystal Lake. This is sea kelp, driftwood, sea moss, and leaves. I don't know why I wanted to try this. It's not even, I mean, I know it's popular, but like I haven't heard that much about it. I am a horror movie fan, but I just wanted to try it out. That's kind of what this order was. It was like me just trying out stuff, so it ended up being gigantic. This is a beautiful aquatic leaves. It's beautiful. I don't need like a loaf of it because it is very specific. Like I would probably want to put it in my bathroom. So I think small quantities is fine, but it's beautiful. It's just a beautiful I guess it's the sea kelp that's probably the front. But I think the leaves makes it like different than just a normal aquatic clean scent. It's really pretty. I would get a little quantities of it, but like I said, I think it's more of like a bathroom scent for me, so I probably wouldn't. I try not to buy a lot of bathroom scents because I just have a lot already. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna do trig tarts, and there's a lot. I'm gonna bring up the box because it's just so much. Okay. It's so much. I'm sorry. I wish I could have had this all out, but it just was not possible. Okay, there's a lot of multiples. Okay. All right, let's go with the things I got multiples of. So I got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 pink sands. I love pink sands. I love to mix pink sands with things. So I grabbed 4 pink sands. Pink sands is a Yankee Candle dupe. It is a sweet, I'm going to say floral, but it doesn't really smell that floral. Sweet floral with like a coconut milk background. It's beautiful. I love it in the summer. So I got 4 pink sands. Oh my god, it's just like there's so much. I'm gonna take a picture of it all anyway, so I'll leave it on the floor. I got 4 of Dove type. It's Dove soap. I love Dove soap in my bathroom. Oh! Guys, we're fully falling apart here. If you know what Dove soap smells like, that's what it smells like. So I love this in the bathroom. I just love making in my bathroom smell like Dove soap. I've gotten this before from Destination Wax. It's also really good, but I just wanted to have 4 of those. I got 2. Oh, I was gonna get 4 of this, but there was only 3 left in Blueberry Cobbler, which now I'm thinking is like a little too sweet for me, but it's fine. So that's a beautiful sweet blueberry scent. I have 3 of those. Like I said, that one's sold out. 2 mulled cider. This is a cinnamony cider scent. Be really nice for the fall. So 2 mulled cider. 2 apple cider, which I think I like a little bit more. This is just like a straight apple cider. Yeah, without the spice to it. This is like without the spice, and the mulled cider has the spice. So 2 of those. 1, just trying it out, swimming pool, because I was just interested to see what it smelled like. And this is not what I expected. I expected it to smell like chlorine, but it's much more like nice and perfumey and pretty than that. So I think this would be beautiful with pink sands. So I'm excited to like mix those 2. So that's swimming pool. And then 2, you can tell these are like icky because they were just on the way here for like so long because of the holiday. This is Vampire's Blood, Bath and Body Works type. I remember liking this scent from Bath and Body Works in a hand soap, so I grabbed a few really sweet berry, strawberry. It's really good. So love that. Got 2 of those. Okay. Almost done. Oh my god, we're at 34 minutes. That's a very long video for me. So I have one more. I got a multiple of one more thing. So I had this big long order ready that I was placing, which was all of the fluted tarts, the pies, the buns, and the trig tarts. And so I placed that order, and all I didn't get in that order was like a few things I wanted multiples of. I only got 1 or 2 of. And then I didn't get Camp Crystal Lake. So I just said when I posted my order, like, I only missed Camp Crystal Lake. And then they were like, oh, it's restocked. Because they're amazing and like restock things that run out, which like I'm gonna miss L3 so much. And then somebody posted, oh, can you restock the Baccarat Rouge orange peel scent, which is the scent I have been asking for like 2 months. It's orange peels, Baccarat Rouge, and Salty Sea Air. It's a custom that someone else made, not me. And I was like, oh my God. And she had added it to the list and I had just not seen it. Like I went back and looked and it was there. I must have just pulled the list before she added it. So I freaked out and placed a whole second order that included the cloud cakes and a lot of that scent. So, ready? There's so many. Okay, in fairness, she is closing. I don't know how to do this with someone else because of her Salty Sea Air and orange peel oils. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bitty Bitty Loaves in orange peel, Salty Sea Air, Baccarat Rouge 540 type. I will never be without this. So I'm so happy she poured it. I can't believe I almost missed it. Oh my God, it's so good. It's this beautiful natural orange with the Salty Sea Air. This also needs to sit a little bit. The Baccarat Rouge is not coming out a lot, but I have this, so I know it does. So I'm so excited to have 8 of those. So I also have 8 Bitty Bitty Loaves in orange peel, Salty Sea Air, and Baccarat Rouge 540. I love L3. I'm so kind for pouring requests and restocking scents when they sell out. And yeah, she's just a great vendor. I respect her need to take care of her health, and I hope that she can come back to us healthy one day and we can all throw our money at her because she's just so amazing. Like, honestly, she has such good prices, but like I would pay more for some of these scents. Like, truly, I would. Like, and I just love like how often she restocks. I don't know. I just like, I'm sad that she's going. So anywho, so that is my order. It was big. But you know what? I don't mind comparing vendors. This is my channel. So like, I know a lot of people don't do that or don't talk about other vendors, but like, to give you a concept, if you watched my Vintage Chic scents haul the other day, I had like, I don't know, 6 coin things and 5 loaves or something. And that was $200. All of the stuff that you saw, all of it, which is an insane amount. I'll take a picture and put it as the picture for this video, was probably like $250, $280, which is, this is exponentially more wax, like an incredible amount of wax. It's nuts how much I bought. This is one of the biggest orders I've ever done. So her prices are amazing. Like almost half the price of someone like VCS, and it's just such quality wax. So, you know, get some stuff if you've never ordered from L3 before. I know it feels silly because you're like, but she's closing, but like, you know, try it out. It's still really good. And I think she's going to be back eventually. Monday, today is Thursday, almost the weekend. But Monday is Loafapalooza. She's posted like the, you know, first couple drafts of the Loafapalooza list. They continue to pour. I have like 5 loaves that I want, and I have a feeling they're going to sell really fast. But not like an insane amount unless she adds like her loaves are only $15. So like 5 loaves is not that much money at the end of the day. So, you know, maybe I won't be going as wild as I thought for Loafapalooza. I seem to like really like her restocks more than anything, just her regular like RTS restocks. So she's just so good at pouring what people ask her for, and like a lot of that comes in these regular restocks. So Anywho, are you gonna partake in Loafapalooza? I definitely am. I just feel, I really thought I was gonna spend like an insane amount of money, and I don't know that I am, looking at the list, because I'm just not investing a lot in like loaves of her Just Vanilla Bakery. Not because I don't think it's good, but like it just doesn't like excite me, and I just feel like I'm spending so much money on other stuff. If it doesn't excite me, I'm not gonna buy it. So it's been a kind of a crazy month for Wax, but like I said, I have no regrets with L3. I'm just excited to get some of her wax to have for a while, hopefully until she, you know, is feeling better and can reopen or start a new business or do whatever she's gonna do. So yeah, I have, like I said, a really big Britta's order on the way. And my Salt Mountain Melts order on the way. And I think probably after that, I will get my Swanky order because she was like next in my list of pre-orders. So this is a 40-minute video. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys are all having a good day and staying cool, and I'll talk to you soon.